Hey people, this is Ashley with Music After Dark, HTX. Oh my goodness. It is Tuesday finally. Yes, correct. I've had my days super messed up. Oh my gosh, this week. It's crazy. Let's do some shout outs. Shout out to Big Al Brew House, Turkey Forest Brewery. Love it, love it. They let me film. And Scott, wherever he is, my photographer, love him. And Lucid Scream Studios, love them. And make sure you tune in to the Houston Collective on Friday nights and Spotify. All the good things, all the good things. So we're going to jump right into it tonight. I'm excited. Let's go. I'm going to go down the row. Say your name and what instrument you play in the band. We can start with you.
I'm Lucas. I do rhythm guitar and I sing in the band.
I'm Ryder. I play bass. Oh, is that how close should I'm Ryder
He's
and
louder than me.
I'm Ryder and I play bass.
I'm Hank. I play drums.
I'm George, and I play guitar.
And what is the name of the band?
My Callisto.
My Callisto.
Yes.
Where did the name come from? I'm curious.
I guess I'll explain it since like
Are you going to explain the story or just like the?
I can explain all the aspects.
Explain like the actual law.
Yeah, there's
explain the Greek story.
There's like three main parts to why we thought it'd be a good name. So I've always been like inspired by like a lot of the metal bands, even though we make very like somewhat mellow music. Okay. So I know and one of my favorite metal bands is Trivium, and they have the song From Callisto to a Star in Heaven, and I always thought that name was super cool, Callisto. I'm also super into like Greek and Roman mythology. I thought all that stuff super cool. How they like tried to like explain the world before they had a lot of the scientific stuff for it. And also I just thought it was cool how like you can break down My Callisto into My Call Is To. So it's like a 3-part.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize. That's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, what about the?
I actually didn't realize that until like 3 weeks ago.
Did someone point it out
Someone
to you?
pointed that out to me because they were pronouncing it My Call Is To, and I'm like, what are you talking about? And it was like, isn't that y'all's name? And I'm like, no, it's My Callisto. And it's like, oh well, you have two names. So I thought that was
love
awesome.
it.
Yeah.
People read the logo as 2 words a lot.
Yeah, since our logo is like My Call.
Oh, is it
Isto.
one? Is it
Some people
supposed
say
to be
my,
one word or is
yeah,
it 2 words?
Yeah.
I've heard Callisto before.
Yeah, Callisto's a big one.
Callisto. It doesn't really bother us that big because I mean like
It bothers me.
it bothers him, I guess.
Wait, we
he made
should-
the design.
We should tell
I
them about
made
like a form a name, right?
Oh.
Wait, tell them
My
like
Little
back in the
Language.
back
Is that
in the day.
necessary?
Yeah, we'll get into a lot of that,
Is that
but
necessary?
that's sort of how our name came around. Our second name, we'll say.
Second
final.
name. So there was a first name?
There's actually 2 on the name.
Were there 2?
Voodoo.
Were there?
Voodoo,
Oh,
yeah.
I
We
remember
We would
that.
play like in front of. We would play in like
Garages.
for like old men, and they'd like have
Cover
like
band.
biking. I don't know what they do. They'd like drink and bike.
You need to
and then
clarify. You need to clarify some things first.
okay.
We played in like our neighborhood for like our parents would have friends in the neighborhood and they need live music, and we were the only kids in the neighborhood who played instruments. So we all sort of got in touch with each other, and we were just a cover band playing in our
Well,
neighborhood.
I mean, we
Yep.
started at School of Rock, so like.
Oh yeah, shout out to School of
yeah.
Rock.
Yeah.
Fucking course you guys did.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking course
It's
you did.
always School of Rock somehow in Houston.
That's always
Um,
the deal.
But
Good
yeah,
place,
so
though.
School of Rock,
Yeah.
that's where I met George. I knew Ryder from elementary school. So
What
it's been a
grade, by the
while.
way? What grade? You don't remember?
I remember
grade.
it.
It's
Fourth
fourth
grade.
grade.
Okay.
So I met Ryder all the way in 4th grade.
6-year relationship.
Yeah, I met him
Oh, 7
in,
actually.
in School of Rock, and I met him in School of Rock. And then we all just started jamming.
Should we tell the bar mitzvah story?
We could do that. I met George.
Sorry, this is going
Yeah,
off.
we're kind of ranting.
This is how we met.
No,
This
y'all
is
are
how-
good. I love
how
Yeah,
we
this
met.
is how we are live. Me and George, me and Ryder, went to. Actually, I went to School of Rock, and I met this kid named Solomon. Shout out Solomon if he's listening to this. And he was a drummer, and he needed I feel like Mike Pence. The fly in my face. He was a drummer, and he needed a band to play for his bar mitzvah to raise money. And so he got me, and
He got me.
he knew me that I played guitar, and so we started playing together, and we needed more people to cover more songs, and so we were like, well, who goes to School of Rock that can play an instrument? And we met George.
I want to say I learned bass for that show.
And
I never played before that.
He didn't really play too many instruments before that. He played a little bit.
I didn't play a single instrument.
You didn't play a single instrument.
I learned
thought
for
he
that
played a little
show
bit,
for
and then he
you.
learned to play bass just by playing in that show.
Never got a thank you.
And then Saul and us sort of drifted apart, but us three we were always super close. So we
And then
kept
I came in the picture.
and then he came into the picture later, and he was awesome, and he could play really awesome, and we were like, we got to get him in a band.
You could play every Green Day song.
Yeah.
I love Green Day. Yeah, Green Day.
And so the first part of our bands was just cover bands in garages, backyards. Just it was a good way to make money. They would pay us sometimes. So
Better days.
I don't know about that, but it was great. That's how we got started, and then eventually we were like, hey, let's want to start like writing our own music. And so 2 years ago is when we really call ourselves the start of My Callisto, because it was when we actually started writing music as a band.
Who does the writing? Is it a group effort?
It's a group
or?
effort.
Mostly
Mainly
Lucas
mainly
and
George and
George.
Lucas. Mainly George and Lucas.
Us, yeah. Since I feel like it's easier when you're like the guitar and vocal section to get a lot of the stuff down. But a lot of the ideas for a lot of our songs sound drastically different, and then you bring them to the group setting, and they just change so much.
Like Shallow How, wasn't it supposed to be like a super fast?
Yeah.
song
So one of our
and-
songs.
It's not fast.
No, it was supposed to be
Most of the
fast.
songs we're going to talk about today, they're on Spotify and Apple Music and all where you stream music.
Yep.
What's it called, by the way? What's the album?
Cola we dropped an album I think close to a month ago. Past a little
July
bit.
4th.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
July
Oh
4th.
yeah. A little bit. So a little bit over a month ago, and it's pretty much like a compilation of all the songs we've had written for the past 2 years, and so a lot of the songs on there sounded drastically different when we started writing them. Like one of our songs, "Shallow How," which is like our ballady song, very much slow paced. It was very it was like a high energy song before that, and then you're just like, let's change up some things, and it sounded much better the way that way. At least in my opinion.
I agree.
I don't remember it being fast.
Yeah.
I love this. Okay, so real quick, just so I know and so people know, how old are you?
I'm 16. I'm a junior in high school.
How old are you?
16, junior in high school.
15 sophomore in high school.
Believe it or not.
Yeah, he looks like he could be anywhere
I
from.
thought you were the freaking oldest one in the
Yeah.
group.
Yeah, he just goes to the gym
Jesus.
every day.
He's a baby.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, I'm 16. I'm also a junior.
So 3 juniors and a sophomore.
When did you guys join the School of Rock? How young were you guys? Like middle school? Was it a middle school thing?
Yeah.
Or
Weren't you like 8?
I think we all started at different times. I actually lived in Dallas, and when I was 7, I did School of Rock in Dallas.
okay, so
Yeah.
you are not a Houstonian. You're from Dallas?
Well,
Wait,
it's
were
an
you-
interesting
where-
story.
Where were you born?
So I was born in L.A. My parents lived in L.A.
Yank.
Lived there for 1 year, moved to Houston, lived there for like the majority until I think I was in first grade, moved to Dallas from first grade to third grade, and then moved back to Houston. By the way, I don't like Dallas. No hate to all the Dallas people, but Houston, the people are nicer, food is better. It's just better vibes.
There's big beef between Houston and Dallas.
Yes,
for
the beef is real, and as I feel like I'm a pretty fair party. I've lived both. People are nicer here. The food is better here. Go Stros. But
yeah.
yeah, so I did School of Rock there since I was 7, and then when I moved to Houston, that was sort of the first thing we started looking for. Besides like school, obviously, was like, all right, well, I still love music and I need to play music, so we found School of Rock in Westview, and that's where we all met. So I started Westview. I was probably around 9 or 10 by that point. So that's me.
I don't know when I started. It was somewhere in middle school.
Middle
Yeah,
school?
I think it was like 6th or 7th grade.
My story wasn't as detailed as Lucas. I was born in Houston, and I have never moved. Never left.
Never left. Well,
I-
eventually you will. Watch. You'll get to go on tour and do something fun. It'll be great.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll die here.
I don't think we're that tough. Just kidding.
I started drums, and during the pandemic, there was like a kit upstairs on my 3rd floor. I don't know how I came across Green Day, but I started playing Green
Don't
Day.
get me started on Green
taught
Day.
myself taught myself how to play drums, and then kind of went to School of Rock afterwards. Joined the house band, and then that's where I met Lucas, and then, we played Summerfest together, and then we kind of split off on our own. So, yeah.
I think George. You got to go into
He has the most
the
interesting
biggest
story.
explanation. Start about your accent and stuff. All right.
Yeah,
Start
because I'm
accent.
sure people are wondering. Clearly, you're not a Houstonian.
Birth
yeah,
to
I'm,
now,
I'm not a
give us full
Houstonian,
history.
not even remotely close. So, my family, they all grew up in England, like different parts. Like my dad was like Liverpool, my mum was like Kettering. I lived in
I think it was Reading, right?
Reading for the
How do you
first
know?
like 2 years of my life. Then I lived in Singapore for 1 year. And then I lived in Perth, Australia for 7 years. And then in 2018, I still have the accent because like my parents have it, so it's just kind of stuck with me a little bit. In 2018, I moved here, and it was chill. Like my dad, how I got into music. My dad, he's a musician. He makes music. His name is his like musician name is LG. So I've always been like surrounded by it. Yeah, I've been surrounded by it. I've always been interested in music, even though I didn't take like any lessons or anything. Like I knew like little bits of guitar and whatnot. And then originally I thought School of Rock, like just the name sounded super cringy, so I didn't want anything part of it because I thought it'd be like hella like 9-year-olds and stuff. But I was like 11, so then I'm like,
That's kind of like what it
yeah,
is.
yeah. And then I took like a tour of it, and they played like "Smells Like Teen Spirit," and I thought it was the coolest thing I've ever seen. So I enrolled when I was like 11, and I started on bass for some reason. Like they put me on
What?
bass. I went to like guitar. I was taking guitar lessons, but in the performance thing, they were like kind of like pressured me into being on bass for some reason. Like, oh, you're on bass. I was like, okay. And then I've been doing it since I was 11, and yeah,
Wait, can you say burger?
burger.
Burger.
That's not the last British
Burger.
joke.
Where have you guys played at? Are you booking shows? Are you guys playing in venues
Lucas
here in
books.
Houston?
Yeah. So
Is
I
that
don't wanna,
hard to
I was
book?
just trying to think. So it's interesting. So we talked about
Interesting.
how like we wrote a lot of the songs back in 2023, but we didn't play our first show as like fully written songs that we wrote ourselves until December of last year. So we're coming up, and that's when I really consider us to like start, because from there, I mean, we just got more and more shows. So I want to shout out our friends. Unfortunately, they
Gone.
Unfortunately, they broke up because their members are going to college. But you got to check them out on Spotify and stuff. They're called Slacker.
Slacker,
Very
Slacker,
good local
Slacker.
band. Very, very good.
Very
Tons of
good.
high
They're
energy.
pretty good.
Freaking higher education, breaking up bands.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we played our first show in their bass player, Rory Smith. Shout out Rory Smith.
Shout out Rory. We love
in
you,
his
Rory.
in his living room. Played 2 shows there. I think
Did we
was
play
it
2? No, we played 1.
Yeah, we played.
Oh
one.
no, I went to see a
Played
show
one,
first.
yeah.
I forgot we didn't play
Yeah,
there.
it's okay.
Yeah, we
We
weren't
played
really.
in
Yeah, we
his
weren't
living
really
room.
active till like 2024 because like
No.
we just kind of like forgot about the band completely,
We
and
did,
then yeah, we randomly just
'Cause
like
we were a cover band.
no, we like
We
were
we like
We're a
barely
cover
did
band.
anything though. But then like we hit each other up. Lucas had some ideas, and we just came and like it was just like momentum
Yeah.
from there on. So it was cool.
Yeah, I sometimes I just like, you get in that like songwriting groove, and you just like you want to play them live like more than anything, and that's always been my favorite part of music is playing the songs live.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I think Ryder technically was like, since he's best friends with Rory, super close. Rory's like, hey, we need another band. Our band's playing a house show. You guys play? So we played our first show there. We have a lot of our day one fans who still come to the latest shows.
I was bald at
right
that
there.
point. I want to point out I had a buzz cut.
So yeah,
That was a traumatic time.
we look back at pictures and we're just like, dang, like how far we've come. And so yeah, we played songs. Some of those songs that we played there, even though it's 2024, we wrote all the way back in like summer of 2023, going into our freshman year of high school. And so it was just a really fun time, and we sort of got a feel of like, I felt like that was like my awakening, or it's like okay, like the local music, like, because the people at that show was like a house show, and it couldn't have been more than like 50 people, but like
Dude,
that was just
50. That was like 10 people.
that's why I
It
said
was
it
like
couldn't-
30.
Yeah,
It was
it
like 30.
It was
not
close to like
30,
30 or
it was 10
20.
people.
Like,
It
I
was
It looked
10
like a
people.
bunch, okay?
Yeah,
It
Yeah,
looked
it
like a
always
bunch.
looks like more
space.
when you're. It always looks like more when you're playing.
It's always
Um,
bigger when you
Dude,
think
I
about
got
it.
like all my sister's friends to come, all my
Yeah.
friends.
No,
Like,
that
And
wasn't
just
the
the
first show.
crowd and the energy and like, just like the community. Like it was like one of like it's like a drug. Like I've literally been addicted to playing shows ever since.
yeah, for real.
You can ask any of them. I always like I always hit them up. I'm like, hey,
Music's a drug.
Like I gotta get a show. Like there's a show coming up. Like y'all want to play? Are y'all free? Y'all free to do shows? I'm always asking. And after that, I mean, it's sort of just like gradually, like we had a show in December, and then we'd have like one in January, and then like 2 in February, and then 1, and then like 3, and now we're close to like 4 a month for the most part.
That's a good problem to have.
Yeah, it's a very
by the
good
way.
problem.
That's a
Yeah.
good
Suffering from
problem to have.
success.
Yeah, exactly.
White Swan. Have you guys played
the
there?
23rd.
Soon.
23rd.
20,
Yeah, it's on
23rd.
Spotify. I put it all on Spotify.
He has it on.
Yeah, we
Abandoned
should tell him
app.
about our new, like, the one on Sunday. We're, like, opening for, like,
Oh,
real
Oh
bands.
yeah. Okay. So
What are we opening for?
I'll go through some of like the main highlight shows that we played. I think.
Let's switch it up. Let's have George say it.
Yeah, that George.
Me?
George. Yeah.
George.
Shoot. Honestly,
What's your favorite show? What's your
What's your
favorite
favorite
show?
show?
my favorite show. Honestly, we played at this cafe called Kojak's.
I was gonna say that one too.
And
yeah.
it was
Yeah,
like
it was-
such a tiny stage. Like the mixing, like it wasn't even that great. Like I don't think they even had like a
What is
sound
the
guy.
shade?
But like there wasn't even like a sound guy. But the crowd was just it was like so like I don't know like
Energetic.
like there was it wasn't
So
like it
much
wasn't
love.
just the energy. It was just like
Like you could feel the love.
you could feel the love.
Like
Like
it was like a different type.
The
It was like
love.
love. Like they like some of the people like at that
is
show.
this Lucas? Is this the first love that you've ever
Yeah, this
had?
is,
Yeah.
this is yeah. My
This is the
first
first time you've
girlfriend has
talked about
been
this.
my audience. No, but no, it's like a different kind of love. Like people just saying like, and like it's one thing
Good
when
show,
you get
man.
compliments from like friends of family or confidants, and they're like, "Dang, you did really good."
Confidants. What?
But it's like a different type of thing when they're like they're coming up to you after the show and they're DMing you on Instagram. They're like this is like you guys are awesome. Like I can't wait to see you guys. Like when's your next show? Like it's a different type of like it's like what every kid who
Well,
plays
because
music
you
dreams
think your
about.
family and stuff does it because they have to, probably,
yeah,
right?
totally.
Like, oh, that's my mom.
And
or
kids at school, you know,
whatever.
they're like, oh, that was a good show. Like I saw.
Are y'all
clips.
popular at school?
No.
No.
Bro.
No.
None of my friends like my music.
I
They just
figured
make fun
you'd
of
be
me.
popular with the accent alone, homie.
Nah.
But
I mean it was like
And
in
his
freshman
looks.
year it was like the
wait till college. Just wait till college.
yeah. Yeah. It was like people were like talking about me being the British kid, but then it like died down after like 2 weeks, so it was like fine. Yeah.
What
I
kind
still
of
talk about
sound
it.
do you think your music is?
Emo adjacent indie.
Can I go into this a little bit?
Oh Yeah,
yeah,
my
go
God.
ahead.
I always
Go ahead.
Divulge
I always
stuff.
nerd out when it comes to like influences, and we can all go down the line and say who are like our main influences and stuff are totally.
Okay.
But like, so
You'd make a really good podcast host. by
He
the way.
would. He doesn't.
Yeah,
sound
honestly,
maybe in the
I
future,
agree.
Yeah, one day.
You're just chattermouth, aren't you?
Yeah, I
I
love to
love it.
talk. I love to talk about things I like.
Lucas Wilson.
So
You're making my job so easy to do. I love it.
I
I'm
know.
glad.
You're not doing anything.
So like, I say our first album's more of like a compilation because like it was so like some of those songs like the earliest song we've written there was probably like John Cola our
No,
title
not
track.
John Cola.
Can I tell the lore of John Cola?
Oh yes, please tell the
Was
lore
it-
about the name.
Yeah.
Most of our song names are just goofiness,
Randos.
Yeah, random.
randomness, or like just because like I'm a big believer in like the song name doesn't really matter that much. Like it's you might as well make it
Does,
funny.
it
You might as well
does.
make it something that you're gonna like. Like very little people listen to a song because of the song name.
Yeah. So
do.
John Cola, he was like this guy in freshman orientation. He was like 2 grades older than us. He's just like some like just older kid in high school, and we just like loved his name because like John Cola, it just sounds like kind of comedic. Like I don't know,
Was
just
it
something
like a
about
Big
it. It just
Brother?
rolls off the tongue well. Like I don't know. It's just like I don't know. It's just like a crazy name. So then we just like I just suggested the name John Cola for one of our songs, and then from that we just thought it would be a good idea to like name like his last name for the whole entire album because like why not? Just John Cola. It's just like
And the whole time he didn't
Yeah.
know about it. So
yeah. As soon as we
I love that, and now you've told the story, so you need to go get like a consent form signed. So if that ever
No,
blows
we-
up in
so it's-
like 5 years or whatever the fuck, he's not
He's
like
gonna sue
hitting you
us.
guys
Yeah.
up, being
It's-
like, "Hey,
we're
wait a
over.
minute, break me off some, because that's like my name."
It's so funny. We literally like zero talking. Like the moment we dropped the album, we sent it to him, we texted it
Yeah.
to him, and literally just didn't like nothing else. Just sent him the album, and he's like, "What is this?" And he loved it.
Yeah.
He was because like he was such a nice guy. So,
You
like,
should have him sign some merch. Do you guys
Yes,
have? Do y'all
we
We
should,
have?
have to make
should.
John Cola merch.
That would be
Where's
freaking
John Cola?
awesome,
If you hear
seriously.
this, get in contact. Come on, let's make something happen.
That would be
You can
hilarious.
text him, dude.
Do you guys have merch?
I'm actually wearing
We
it right
do,
now.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
wearing the
I can
t-shirt.
get up. and see
It
if
says
they're-
My Callisto in Japanese. I don't know whose idea was that. So
Yeah, whose idea was that?
we love.
Dude, I love it. Who makes that? Do you guys make it yourself, or
So,
you have somebody? Do you
me and-
send it somewhere to do it?
I made that. I sort of compiled a bunch of designs on Canva, and then I just sent it to like a printing company. Me and Ryder, there's this one TV show called, I don't know if it's called like Evangelion. It's an anime.
I've seen it.
It's awesome. It's like, we love it. It's super interesting. And so we were just like, let's like, it's already like, like a lot of people in our scene who listen to our music like it too. Like, might as well make something like if we're gonna make first merch, something like that. And so, you know, I went in Canva, I got a couple designs together. I used the font to make our name, added a bunch of Japanese text, and then used a picture from the show, like in the silhouette outline that I made myself from like, I hand drew the thing.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm not very good at
You
drawing.
drew it?
So
He's like, wait a minute, let me look at this again.
Wait,
Yeah.
you drew that on the back?
I like traced it.
It's cool. It's
It's-
really
it's-
a cool
yeah.
shirt.
That's sick.
And so I was super excited about it. I'm glad that we actually have merch out now because we didn't have merch out for the longest time.
We have CDs.
And it
had
helps,
CDs and
right?
stuff,
It
yeah.
helps like put some money in y'all's pocket.
Yeah,
and stuff,
totally.
for sure.
Yeah.
Like,
Since like most of the shows you can get like $5, $20, and then maybe if that, most of them are
we're
just
getting
free.
money.
That's exactly. Well, we don't do shows for the money. We do shows because we love shows. I love shows. That's
I
why
do
I
shows
do
for
it.
the
I
money.
think at this point, a lot of people in the music scene are not doing it because of the money. They're
No,
doing
yeah,
it because
totally.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the
for sure.
passion.
they
Yeah.
love
Always.
music. Do you have a bucket list of places you guys would like to play? Like,
Wide
oh,
Oak.
he's so ready. I love it.
Yeah,
Like,
You go, George.
There's
you
like
go.
this new one. I don't know. It's not. It's like Ryder and I went last year. Best friends forever. That's what's
Oh,
cool.
yes,
Dude,
yeah.
if we were to play that, that'd
That'd
be
be so
so
cool.
awesome. Like Captain Jazz, American football, Algernon Cadwallader.
And Braid.
Yeah, and Sunny
the
Day
best
Real
90s
Estate.
bands.
Like that was just such a cool lineup.
Just like complete emo legends, just like honestly like bands that we like fangirl over. You know,
Mainly
just-
me.
Yeah, mainly Ryder. Ryder loves those bands. And it would just be like the most awesome thing ever. That's definitely the dream.
That's definitely the dream.
The dream.
I love it. What's gonna happen? Are some of you guys going to college? What's gonna happen?
We still have 2 more years. So
I think
Yeah,
we
we
still
got
He's
have
like,
some
we've got time. We don't have to think about it yet.
Yeah, that is a bit. We know it's like it's always in the back of your mind, like, oh, what happens when the college thing, you know?
Okay, but what if in 2 years you guys all of a sudden blow up
That's the
and
hope.
get to go on tour? Would
Gap
y'all's
year.
parents be super pissed?
Couple gap
Uh,
years, you know?
About 20
Be
gap
like, we're
years.
taking a year off.
Taking a few
Oh,
years off.
man. Would y'all's
I think my
parents
mom was
be
listening
okay
to
with
this,
that?
so next question. No,
be
I'm
fair,
joking.
it's
I'm
a
joking.
joke.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
He's like past the mom's probably typing
comment.
in. Yes,
Yeah.
they're going to college. No, I asked that question because I interviewed a year ago when I first started Garbage Girlfriend.
Oh, yeah.
Right? They're all very young. I think one of the members was about to go to college, right? And so I was like, what does that look like? You know what I mean?
yeah, we used to play with them when
they're
when they
also
were
School of Rock.
Yeah,
They
we
were-
you remember we used to play shows with them.
I don't
Wait,
remember that.
Yeah,
Who?
they were like School of Rock Conroe. We used to play shows.
Oh. Oh, I
with
didn't
them.
know
like
that.
BFE and stuff. Remember?
Who's this?
Garbage
Garbage
Girlfriend?
Girlfriend.
They weren't Garbage
Remember?
Girlfriend at the time, but they were like doing School
Yeah,
of
they were
Rock.
doing School of Rock.
I don't
would play
think
with
you
them.
were around for it.
I don't
Was
know.
I around?
No, I don't think you
Okay.
were.
Yeah, this is.
It might have
this
just
is not
been me and Hank. Me and
'Cause
Hank have been
they're
in School of
very
Rock.
young
yeah.
too. They're super young.
Yeah,
You
they're
guys
like
are
our
super
age,
young.
yeah.
There's a bunch of bands popping up that are super young.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Okay, so sports, is that why you guys got into music? Do any of you like sports?
He
Or were
is
all
a-
of y'all like,
Speak to this guy. He's the
New.
athlete.
Yeah, he's,
You
a,
were
he's
just
an
like, I wanna
athlete.
be a rock
He's an
star.
athlete right
He's
here,
a
Hank.
multi-sport athlete.
Tell us
I mean, I
everything
thought
you
he
do.
was the oldest one in the group too, so, and he's not. so.
It's pretty ripped.
Is that why? Are you like into sports
Yeah,
and music?
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, I do lots of sports. I do wrestling, jiu-jitsu, Krav Maga, all that jazz.
Well, how good are you at these things? Don't be humble.
I
Don't be humble.
guess. I guess.
He's
Don't be
very
humble.
good at all the sports he
I
plays.
am.
He's a demon.
I'm average, you know.
Oh,
you could rip a man
humble man
apart.
right here.
Humble legend.
I know.
Well-
I know some people are listening, so
Yeah, I like that. I think the School of Rock's cool because it gives kids like because not everybody wants to be a dancer or a
Yeah.
cheerleader.
Yeah,
or,
exactly.
Into sports, right? And I get it. Like high school band's not cool. I'm sure.
Yeah.
You know what I
That's very
mean?
true.
I'm
No,
assuming
yeah.
it's not.
hey,
I'm-
I get to play the drum set for my
Okay, well,
my
Jesus,
football.
you
Yeah.
So I would assume like
God.
the School of Rock gives kids like another option. Do you know what I mean?
I
If, like,
think
you
that's
don't
totally.
wanna
I
be-
totally like. You know, I totally think it's like I think it's one of the greatest new things that's come around. That sort of like that whole thing, like the entirety of School of Rock itself. Like the fact that you get to meet other kids who like the same music that you do, who you want to be in a band. You know, it sort of leads. Its sort of secondary effect is that it leads to like stuff like us. Like it's crazy. It's hard to think that we would ever be a band if it wasn't for School of Rock.
Yeah.
Like
Because do you guys go to the same school?
no.
Two of us
No.
do. We go to the same
Okay.
school.
Me and George go to Straight Jesuit, and then he goes to Lamar and he goes to Episcopal.
Shout out Episcopal, you know.
Shout
So
out
see,
to
some of
Mark.
you guys probably wouldn't have met if it
No,
wasn't
yeah,
for School of
that's
Rock
100%
because
true.
you're
Absolutely.
not even in school or
Yeah.
even sports. Some of the same activities where you would even probably bump into each other.
I think we were all fans of sports though.
Yeah, I've had a pretty rough history with like
I
getting
love
into sports,
basketball.
but
Rugby.
I ultimately chose music
Yeah.
because I started rugby last year though. It's really fun.
He's like, chicks dig music, so I'm gonna do music.
I love watching sports. I'm just not the best at them. Yeah.
Oh yeah, same.
But-
I don't like watching sports.
Lucas and I
No.
played rugby together, but
Yeah,
I
we
think
played
it's quitting.
rugby at our school for 1 year. He's gonna keep playing it. I was like, that was enough. You know, when you got massive dudes running into you full speed,
You
no
did it for a
pads.
year. You can put it on a
I'm
college
like, yeah,
application. It's
exactly,
okay at this
exactly.
point.
Literally.
So that was great. I just think the craziest thing about our music is like how many different influences we have and like how they all sort of like compile into what we make.
What are some of y'all's influences?
Green Day.
We should go down the line.
Yeah, go down the line. Start with George.
He's
Start with
like
George.
Green Day. He knew.
I like. Well, right now I'm like into like. I mean, I've been into Title Fight for a minute now, but I went through like a huge indie phase of like this band Foxtide, like SoCal, like indie, and I like soul music, like The Sinceres, just like Joey Quinones, Sacred Souls, all that, and like Stevie Wonder. But yeah, right now I've just been listening to like post-hardcore, Midwest. I don't know.
Emo, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, talk about Green Day, Hank.
Well, so most of my drum parts definitely come from like the pop punk side of stuff. I like to put that, you know, pop in it, because like if we were to just follow the Midwest emo scene, then it would we wouldn't be making anything new.
Yeah.
So I kind of like that pop in the drums, like kind of taking inspiration from like Travis Barker and
Just say Trey Colbert.
Trey Cool, you know, from Green Day. And, you know, like the SJC drums really give it that pop. So, you know,
Yeah.
got to
Sponsor
shout
us.
out. Yeah,
Sponsor.
SJC, please. Thanks.
Yeah.
So I listen to a lot of jazz, but I wouldn't say that influences me. But my influence, mainly like emo music. I'm big on emo. Everything from like the hardcore Dag Nasty and Rites of Spring to like 90s Captain Jazz, Braid, Everyone Asks About You, all that. Like, I'm missing a lot of bands, but like that. And then like screamo stuff like Textbook Traders and Orchid and all that. And then a lot of Midwest emo. Aljon Cadwallader is my favorite band ever. And then Glaucomoria. Yeah.
I'm a lot of the same of these guys. I feel like where I have a little bit of a differentiating opinion is I was super into metal for like since like 2019. I've been massive, and it's only recently I really got into the emo stuff, but like I was a huge fan of Pantera and Down and Trivium and Bullet for My Valentine, all these. And then it's funny because like you listen to that stuff and then you listen to the post-hardcore stuff, and then my taste started drifting more towards that, and it's like then I got into a lot more into like Title Fight, Turnover, and a lot of those those like really good post-hardcore bands, and then eventually it just like went full Midwest emo, and now I listen to like a bunch of fifth wave emo. I listen to Origami Angel, Commander Salamander. Free Throw, Hot Mulligan, a lot of bands. But I mean, even like in the music I've written like today, like there's so many local bands that like in Houston who I've heard stuff and I'm like that is so like these guys are like complete inspirations to me.
I forgot to say I'm also a really big hardcore guy. I
Well
like
said.
hardcore.
Well said, Lucas.
I want to shout one of them out because we're playing a show with them on the 24th. Shout out to Second Place. You guys are like the best Midwest emo band I've ever heard. like your stuff is completely awesome. We love you guys.
I love that. And we are going to actually take a pause for a second because I've got an idea. Okay, so did we figure it out? We're going to do music? Yes? I'm curious because I want to see what it sounds like. Yeah, I want to do it now.
Play the music.
All right,
Play music.
Play some stuff.
Things worse. Maybe it's for the best that I never recovered. But you don't have to hide your feelings, dear. I promise you that mine are more sincere. So when you're ready to show them, I'll be waiting for that
That's it. I want to hear more. I want to hear
More,
a whole
okay.
one.
More.
That's too much.
never felt this alone. It seems everywhere I go points me straight home. Did you ever just say those things to me to hide your intentions? Hope you're doing the best. Know that in some way I never passed your test. Before the summer ends, could you tell me, was it all for nothing? But you don't have to hide your feelings, dear. I promise you that mine are more sincere. So when you're ready to show them, I'll be waiting for that moment. You don't have to run from it, my love. You don't have to stifle it there. I've loved you forever and always. Please tell me you can see things my way.
Yep.
Shallow Hal.
Well, because my brain, I'm automatically like, they would go good with TV dolls and When in May. They would do really good with When in May. You guys would do really good with When in May.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, my brain's working overtime right now because I'm trying to think of like all the places I could put you guys for shows.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Please.
Thank you. Should we say thank you again?
Thank
Now
you.
I can't
Thank you.
focus because I'm just like, I need to like get my phone and start calling people. Wow. Holy shit. Okay, how many more songs like that do y'all have? Like, can you
Like
do y'all
that.
do a 30-minute set? Do you do?
Oh,
all
yeah.
of
For
that?
we
sure.
do 30
Yes.
sure.
Yes.
So
All the time.
it's funny. A lot of the songs on that album were. If I'm talking too much, please by all means cut me off. But like a lot of the songs on that album were from a while ago, and I feel like as like people, obviously we've grown up as musicians. You've grown up.
Facts.
And our influences have definitely changed. So we have a lot more like it's
New
hard to-
stuff.
a lot more
More
new stuff.
emo
Bernie's
stuff?
playing. Very, yeah. It's much more on the emo side, because back when we wrote songs like that, we were listening to a lot of like, like not basic rock, but like the bands you
But-
hear of when you think of rock, and then a lot more of the indie. I feel like you hear a lot of that in some of our songs from then.
Yeah, I really loved like the reverb leads, the
Yeah.
reverby, like washed out reverb leads. So I try to implement that as much as I could in my lead parts. But I mean, yeah, it's a little different now. But I mean, sure, we could play like that's like that song out of our whole like album we released is like the chill one. That's my favorite personally, just because
Yeah,
like
same.
That's the most
You know how it
indie
is.
one.
And it's like it's simple, and because it's like has that like that feeling, you know, when you listen to
it has like that like classic sad song
that has hope.
vibe. Yeah.
It's not that sad to me.
But
You don't
yeah,
have
I feel like in
emotions.
all my lyrics, I've just been like, if you actually read them, they're more emo.
they're very
Um,
romantic.
Yeah, and towards the end of that album, you can sort of hear like the direction which we were heading, and it's we incorporate a lot of the same stuff from like we're still gonna have reverby parts of our songs with the reverby leads, but we just like part of like in our opinion being musicians is like growing and changing, because like not to throw shade, but like there's bands out there who like they get one like hit album and it's like maybe it goes platinum or gold, and they stick to the formula, because like obviously why wouldn't they? That's what makes them the most money. And so you have these bands who just release sort of the same album again and again, and they sort of fade out. They don't have a drastic fall, or
What about
they just sort of they
Green
just
Day?
fade out. And I've never wanted to be like that. In my opinion, I'd rather have a giant catalyst explosion because of our creative
Callisto?
differences.
Callisto explosion.
Yeah, a giant Callisto explosion because of all of our different influences and musical directions, then fade out and do the same thing over and over and over again.
Yeah.
I'm super excited about y'all right now.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I love your patchwork bracelet.
Oh
yeah.
Oh, are you wearing that?
Dude, I love
me and
it.
Lucas both have one.
They're awesome. Yeah, we
Uh,
both have one of those.
They
They're
were good. They were on the podcast. They played, and they are actually going to be on a bill down at Scout Bar September 11th.
No way.
With
That's
Win
sick.
in May. Yeah, it just, so like literally in the last 2 weeks, it's a new thing that's happened. I'm doing a lot of booking for the owner of Scout Bar.
Okay.
He's given me a lot of cool weeknights that I'm thankful for, which makes it hard, right? When
Yeah.
you guys go back to school.
Totally.
But the bonus of paying your dues on a weeknight is when national or touring acts come, he will look at people that have, sacrificed
Yeah.
Thursdays.
Yeah.
Patchwork totally jumped on it, and it was cute because I was like, okay, I can put you guys first, because it's like Scouts all the way down at NASA. Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah,
it's
we
a-
played
it's
there
a
before.
drive.
School of Rock. Yeah.
Okay, I figured
Yeah.
you guys do because
Wait, really?
sometimes they do the Sunday stuff.
Well,
at
Yeah.
oh,
Scout.
I did. I played it there.
Sometimes they do it
Just me.
for the School of Rock on Sundays, which is cool. I like that they do that. And so I was like, I can put you guys first. You know what I mean? 'Cause, like, it's a school night or whatever. And she was like, no, they're going like last. And I'm like, okay, I love it. They're like gonna bring it, and it's gonna be exciting. And I'm very excited about you guys. Wow.
Thank you. No.
Thanks.
You guys
Thank
are
you.
really
Well,
good.
I love Patchwork. I mean, like,
That's
all
the
these
homies.
young fucking bands, pardon my French, but
No,
like
honest-
seriously,
yeah.
I've like done, and they haven't aired yet because we've done them
It's-
so close back to back. We've done a bunch of young bands, and you guys are all really good. And don't get mad at me. Some of my, golly, some of you younger bands are better than some of the older bands that are currently in our
Wow.
music
Would you
scene.
would you
And
rather say
it's
us or Oasis?
What?
My Callisto or Oasis?
Yeah.
Which one? We're the Beatles.
Oasis, respectfully.
Golly, you guys are just really good. Who does all the social media for you guys? Is it a shared thing?
Wilson.
Lucas.
I do YouTube, you know.
He does the YouTube. George is gonna start. We're gonna start posting a lot more on TikTok.
Bro, you need to send me the TikTok info. I've asked for it like
Okay,
80
so let
times.
me ask you this: not on Facebook, right?
No.
No.
I could.
Okay.
I mean, I could stop on Facebook.
Can
You know how it
one
is.
y'all bands? Okay, this is about to be I'm gonna have to get on my soapbox. Yes, and she shakes her head no. Young bands are on Instagram. Older bands are on
Yes.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Totally.
Okay, I know it's annoying, and you guys know if you post it on Instagram, it'll cross post to Facebook. You young bands have got to get a Facebook.
We do.
Just like you older bands, have your grandkids or kids help you figure out how to use Instagram. Older bands have got to get an Instagram. Like, and then there's like a whole bunch of people that don't even use social media too
That
that
seems
we
difficult.
Yeah, that's hard.
slack out on. So
Slacker.
please, you younger bands, please deal with us old people and get a Facebook. And old bands, please get an Instagram.
No, for sure, because like, one of the first shows that
And a TikTok. I'm sure y'all are y'all on the tickety tack.
eventually.
Oh
we're
yeah.
gonna be on- we're
I
gonna be
mean,
on
I've made
Tickety-
some videos we're
Tickety
gonna
Tickety
post
Smack.
because we're low-key falling off in our monthly listeners, so we need to get on that advertising and stuff, networking.
One of the I wouldn't have never found out a Patchwork if it wasn't for Instagram. Like,
I wouldn't be finding Underbangs if it was not for my
no,
daughter.
it's so helpful.
'Cause
It's
that's
like
my daughter, and she's all on Instagram, and she's like, "Look at all these like young bands," and I'm like, "Well," and that she does. She goes to school with her,
yeah.
and I'll go look on Facebook, and I'm like, "Where the fuck are they?" I'm like, "I can't find them because they're all on Instagram."
Patchwork has so much chemistry. Like,
Yeah.
you watch them play and you're like kind of blown away because they have so much talent.
Like from the first show we saw. I mean, it was like I was dumbfounded that it was their
Yeah.
first show.
I was
like,
kind of blown away too when they came in here. I was like,
Like
Yeah, it
they're
was for
doing
sure.
Shit.
like incredible like harmonies on guitar. Like Aries is killing it. Like Aries is another School of Rock kid. It's so many.
And
so-
even though it's not my type of music, I don't usually listen to that type of music. They're good. Like
No,
they're
yeah.
good
dude, the girl
musicians.
with the Hello Kitty guitar, she's really good.
Issa, shout out to all of y'all from Patchwork.
Yeah.
Y'all are
Yeah.
awesome.
Her entire identity is her guitar.
and okay, I can't stress this enough. Gosh, seriously, y'all. I interviewed Garbage Girlfriend. I think they were like interview 3 or 4 when I first started the podcast. I did it. They're like one of their mom's living rooms. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On my phone, and that like it was not the big production that we have now.
Yeah.
What led to that interview, though, I was vending at Bohemios or whatever, that coffee shop.
Yeah, we.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I think we played that.
Ooh.
And there was a show, and it was like Sons of Honey, Bone Creature, Garbage Girlfriend, and someone else. I'm so sorry, I can't remember. No, and I was like on my phone, not really even honestly paying attention. And they did a cover of like a No Doubt song. And I was like I stopped because first of all, I was like, okay, you guys weren't even born when this album came out. And they did the cover so well. And I was like, what the shit? Okay, who are these girls, right? And I'm like, I met the mom, now we're all besties. Did a podcast with them. And I left that podcast, and what did I say? You were with me. And I was like, holy shit. If they ever start doing original music,
Yeah.
you know
Are,
what
are
I
they
mean?
putting
This-
out an album?
This might be a whole thing. And now they are doing original music. And the whole point of this story is there's some huge things happening for that band. You know what I mean? That's happened very quickly. And they started just at a coffee shop doing cover songs. Do
And
you
I
know
think
what I
that's-
mean? Like,
yeah.
do not sleep on these younger bands because I am telling y'all, like, I spent $19 to see Jelly Roll 4 years ago when Warehouse Live still existed downtown. Seriously, do you know what I mean? Now
Yeah.
he sells out like iHeartRadio music festivals, then he comes to the Woodlands and it's like $400 a ticket, and I'm like,
Yeah, I don't even know how you can get to that point.
You know
it's
what I
just
mean?
crazy.
So-
Yeah.
but like you
Insane.
never know. Do you know what I mean? He had a bunch of albums and was making his own CDs, and I paid $19 to see him, and now I can't afford to see him.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So y'all like do not get discouraged because I'm telling you guys like things here locally in Houston can happen very quickly for really good bands.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's part of like why I've always loved the local music scene. It's very much of like you put in the work, like good things will come to you. Like a lot of times from sports, it's like you can be the best player ever, and then maybe you don't get recruited, maybe you do. It just depends. Music, it's if you practice and you do the work and you do the hard stuff, you will get good things will come to you. Like all of our playing has sort of accumulated like into a bunch of shows and just meeting other bands and like growing in friendships. We recently got booked with a touring act from Chicago, Empty Parking Lot, and LQM. LQM is from San Antonio, and we're playing at the end on the 24th. And
It's gonna be a big show.
it's gonna be, yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Bring
I'm so
bring your
excited.
grandma, bring your girlfriend, bring your
Grandma.
sister. Bring all of
Exactly.
them.
Yes.
Uh,
Indeed.
But yeah, it's very much of like
I know. I love that. We should put that on a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Bring your grandma.
yeah, like it's a give and take. It's like you put in a lot of effort, you will get an equal or greater return.
Well, and it's good to network too, right?
No,
I can't
totally.
Yeah,
stress that
network.
enough to people. Like, even maybe if you don't want to go out, right? Try to go catch a show. I always tell people, okay, you're out anyways, right? So if you go out to see them, okay, you're already out. Houston's an hour away from Houston. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
No, totally.
you're already there. Stay for like one more song or two more songs from another band. Do you know what I mean? Because you really never know when you might hear something that you're like, oh, wait, shit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, we try to do that. Lucas, I was unable to make the a recent one that Slacker played.
Oh yeah, the final.
We had to
Slacker
drop out
Fest.
from that because my sister went to college, so I went up with
Same.
her, and yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah,
like
we
my
gener-
family forced me to drive my sister to college and take pictures and shit.
Yeah, that's lame. But yeah, it's been yeah. I don't know. I kind of look down upon bands who like they show up as soon as like their set is about to like, or they're
And
about to
then they
like
leave.
do the set,
Yeah.
and then they leave right afterwards. Don't
That's-
show any respect to any other bands.
That's
like
very lousy.
yeah.
I mean, if like in my opinion, it's like chances are, unless you made the thing, like you were asked to come. Like it wasn't like a thing where like you don't like there's probably a world where you never got that show. So in my opinion, to go to a show, and unless I understand if you're busy, I understand that people like your parents are going to want you home by certain times and certain things. You have like priorities in job. Please don't go to shows if you know you're going to be unemployed and like obviously there's things like that. But if you have the time and you have you have everything you need and you're still and like you play a show and you show up right before your set and you leave right after your set, not only is that going to be a detriment to you because other bands are going to see like all right, this guy showed up, he brought like 20 people, those 20 people left immediately after he left, so why would I bring him again? Because his bands are just going to leave.
Just rude too.
It's also just rude. It makes it seem like do you really like you're pretty much just using us. Like,
No manners these days.
Yeah.
I love it. We need to have like a band etiquette 101 taught
Yes.
by all these
Yeah.
Honestly, I totally
all
agree.
these
Yeah.
young ass bands that are under the age of 21. I love
like
it.
band etiquette. Like you show up, you stay till the end of everyone. You tell them they had a good set. It's just gonna make other bands want you guys to come more. Like if you go ham at their show, like I'd make it a duty. Like you can ask Ryder. Like I was dead tired at Slacker Fest, but I make
He's
it a
all
duty.
sweaty and gross.
I was all sweaty and gross. It was 100 degrees outside, and I was wearing a plaid shirt.
Oh, yeah, we
Oh.
should the Super Happy Funland, dude. That place
Oh,
smells
God.
like
Hell.
smells
That was
like
hell.
cat piss. There's no ventilation at all. It's so hot, especially in the summer. Like there was another Slacker Fest there. Oh my gosh! Like Lucas and I, we were just
Jesus.
like Ryder, Lucas and I, we were just like moshing the whole time. Like we didn't care.
It was
that
fun. It was fun.
It was really fun. Like
it was hell though.
dude, I was so tired. I was so sweaty. Like literally,
lost 10 pounds
my
in
whole
sweat.
body felt like a river. Like it was that sweaty.
But,
But
like-
like we just kept on going. Like you just got to show love and energy and
yeah,
like
it's serious because it's like I'm there. I might as well and I'm not saying everyone who goes to a show has to like get in the pit and like crowd kill.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
do
Kill everyone there.
And do 360 spin kicks. But like even just like
They
nod
should,
your
though.
head,
They should.
just eye contact. Just show them that you're listening. Like don't be on your phone. Obviously you can take photos and stuff, but like I always make it a big deal for every band I see. Like I'm gonna go ham in the pit. I'm gonna I'm gonna dance or at least do something. Just move my body to show them that like, hey, the music you guys make, I like it. I want you guys to keep doing this. And oftentimes, I'll I listen to a band and I'm like, dang, I really had a really fun time, moving to that or anything else, and it just makes you want to come back for more.
yeah, honestly, just standing up and like nodding your head just says a lot. And
Yeah.
it's,
Yeah.
yeah.
you're never too cool to dance. You know?
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, who cares what other people think? If you look like most people will think that if you like mosh or do like any like this type of stuff, you look like stupid and like they'll point fingers at you. But like, you know, it's just like not that
Who
deep.
cares about them, man?
And I honestly, like, me and George go to an all-boys school, so it's very much like a cutthroat, like, they'll tell you how they feel. And I feel like that sort of helped us a lot, because it's like, you can live your entire life and just never, like, always do what people, like, always do what's socially acceptable, and you can just live an unhappy life. But, like, I'm gonna like music. I'm gonna openly talk about how much I love my band and my music. If you're gonna think I'm weird, then that's a you problem, and you're just like, that's just a sad thing to do. Is
Like
to
have these people you don't even
rip,
see.
yeah,
Yeah.
rip down on other people for what they like. So I always have fun at shows, and I'm never gonna stop.
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that.
So the reason I'm over here freaking out is because I've been to Super Happy Fun Land, and if you do not like dolls, do not go
Oh, it's
in
hell
there.
that place.
So
That
many
was so
dolls.
cool. They had like
They had that, like,
they had like really run down
Nobody
AMC
warned-
things.
Nobody warned me about what was in that place.
Yeah.
And
You don't
I
like
was
dolls?
It's
You
like
want
an
to know
antique
anything?
Jump
store.
scare.
Thought I was lost, and then I stumble in, and I'm just like scanning the room, and I'm like, holy shit.
It's like an abstract art painting was an
Cool.
actual location.
It's like an abandoned
Dude, that
amusement
was
park.
so cool though. They had
Yeah.
like
It was cool.
They had like just like movie theater seats. They had like all kinds of stuff. They had like I don't even know. They had like a chandelier made of like
Oh, yeah, I saw that,
monkey
yeah. Yeah.
monkey plushies. I don't even know what it was.
Dude, if they had AC,
What?
that joint
the
would be
potential,
great.
yeah, the potential with AC
Yeah,
would be
they have potential.
I would go there every day.
yeah, if you could get some AC in that place. that'd
Also,
be-
like half their equipment was broken on stage. It was kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like their
Nothing
power,
worked.
like I don't even know what it was. Like the outlet things.
Oh, the extension
destroyed.
cord didn't work.
No, yeah, it's an
Yeah.
awesome location. It's just that, like,
Hey,
Let's not
our
throw
our
shade.
Spotify pictures, you know. At
Oh,
that
yeah.
place, so.
Oh, we got some really cool photos out of them. I'm not gonna lie.
I think that was Mira Photography. Shout out.
yeah, shirts off, you know, because it
Yeah.
was 100 degrees and
Hank.
we were not
Always.
sweat.
No matter
our,
AC
our
or
lives
not.
out. Yeah, that's our. That was. Yes, that was
Yeah.
the photo from the.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I look so stupid that my head's like.
Yeah,
we That's were aura.
crazy.
Okay.
That's so aura, bro.
Yes, that place is wild, dude. That place is wild.
Yeah.
It's
Golly.
OG too. My dad went there.
goodness.
Oh really?
White Swan is wild though too. I've been to White Swan before. White Swan's like it's a whole vibe.
I don't
Oh,
think we've
yeah.
ever played there.
I've
Oh,
never
wait,
been.
Saturday.
I've
Wait,
never
wait,
been
I have a
there.
story
No,
about
we,
White Swan.
we haven't. Yeah.
no, we're playing
yeah,
this
yeah,
Saturday.
I know, yeah.
It's a whole
Guys,
vibe.
I have a story about White Swan.
Right.
My friend went. This is my friend from freshman year. He was a senior. His name's Andy. Not listening to this, but shout out Andy. He was at a hardcore show and he stage dived, but no one caught him. So he just fell to the floor and was just on the ground. Like the wind got knocked out of him. And he was just like, oh. Like he just died for a minute or something.
Thank God that stage isn't very high off the ground.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, just no one there to
Holy
catch
shit.
him.
It's
That would've
not
been
like the
bad.
stage at Scalpar. It's lower.
Oh, imagine that was at like BFE.
You know that there's a band there that decapitated, cut the head off a pig?
Oh,
what?
I heard about that. I heard about that.
Really? I know.
A live pig.
Yes. Like,
What?
I know. I
They
know.
made
It's
like TMZ and everything. It was
Ugh.
like
That
a
is
whole-
psycho.
We should do that.
What?
Yeah, we're gonna clout chase. We're gonna clout chase, even though we're like, yeah, they listen to Shallow Hal, and then yeah, just cut a pig up on
There's
stage.
a
Oh,
whole
wait, what if we
thing.
get like a live, like horse or something?
Horns.
We could be like the
Just
Godfather.
perform the entire show on horseback. That would be
Oh,
awesome.
yes, we should do that.
That'd be really
like
funny.
those wedding photos on horses on the beach.
Yes.
Yes, that can be us.
You guys just roll up on horses. You're
No, but the
dipping in, just walking
the
in.
Houston
We already played a
scene-
cowboy show, right?
Oh yeah, we played a show.
We played a
just
cowboy,
for
but
Wait,
we
what-
need to get. We were planning on doing Family Guy. Imagine like Lucas on stage,
Oh,
like
yeah.
Peter Griffin.
Yeah, we love dressing up on stage. It's the funniest.
We've
thing.
only done it
Li-
once,
wi-
but
Do
it was
y'all
fun.
really? That's
we
cool.
we did it for one show. One of our second show, I think. We dressed up as cowboys and
Lucas
we played
would be.
the entire show in like cowboy boots, cowboy hats. Awesome.
George borrowed
Except for
my
Hank.
boots.
Hank was just
Yeah,
like.
this is what I
You
wear.
can't really drum in a
It's
cowboy
It's the
outfit.
thing,
man.
you know. Like
It's-
I
can't
gotta
change
It's
wear
Hank's
this.
thing. Hank is his own like icon in the band.
It's Lucas. You know, it's like the
Yeah.
band and then Hank. You know.
Yeah.
Look, that could be a whole thing. There's some bands that dress up, and that's a whole thing. Like
Yeah.
Zombilly and Necrotones, like paint their face.
That one
that's a whole
McDonald's
thing.
band?
People could totally dig.
Yeah, Max Sabbath.
Okay, but even like touring bands, McSabbath.
Max Sabbath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a cover band. They dress in like Ronald McDonald characters.
And they covered Black
They've
Sabbath
been doing
songs.
it for 10 years
It's
and
awesome.
sell out venues.
10 years. What?
Yeah, they just had like their 10-year anniversary down at Scalpar, and I'm like, what
That's
the
crazy.
fuck is this?
I thought they were way new.
And I'm all watching the lives, and I'm like, how the fuck? It was like a Tuesday.
It's sold
No,
out.
In the
Thank
club
you.
on
On a
Tuesday.
Tuesday. And
Yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
crazy.
are you kidding me? Like I saw more people in that place on a Tuesday that I'd seen on like a Friday or Saturday sometimes.
Jeez.
The
And I'm
Houston
like,
scene.
What? They're just
Yeah.
dressed up as McDonald's
Yeah.
characters. What is
Black
happening right
Sabbath,
now?
For
though.
metal, the Houston scene is, and for metal and hardcore, I would say from the top 3 genres in Houston are metal, hardcore, and shoegaze. I mean, those
Yeah.
scenes are just like some of the best bands like ever. Like I've heard, like emo itself is not a massive scene, and we're hoping to grow it, like
We're
pioneer
the
it, hopefully.
forefront.
I need to introduce you guys to some people. Oh man,
We
you
love
guys with
connections.
Shasti and stuff would be great.
We love connections.
Yeah.
But it's not a massive, but like the metal, like oh my gosh, we've seen so many good, like and shout out Indictment, shout out Lechuza, like so many like creative like guys who know their shit.
Yeah, and they're the ones that got us, these shows.
Bro,
and, like,
Lechuza is younger than us, and they're like absolutely insane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're like all like
Lechuza,
14, 13.
Yeah, literally, it's insane.
13,
They're better
14
than
year olds
us.
doing like double kick, like incredible fills, like fat, like blazing fast, like metalcore riffs, like
Yeah.
screaming vocals into like singing. It's so they're so good. And then like obviously Houston is like one of the greatest hardcore scenes. It's sort of like what the end is sort of like known for. Is just like it's insane hardcore shows. And then bands like Spotty and Sinnit,
Shout out Spotty.
all these local like shoegaze bands who just like kill it at what they do. So yeah, shout out all those bands. Y'all keep doing your
Shout
thing.
out Breezy from Spotty.
Yeah, Fabrizio.
Fabrizio.
I'm so excited. They have the what?
Do not show.
No.
No,
Those are
that's
staying in the
y'all.
vault.
That's y'all.
staying in
No.
the vault.
Not me.
you're gonna hear like a 9-year-old Lucas.
I think the people from Slacker have those videos.
What?
Yes, if you
Yeah.
have
'Cause you sent
audio
them.
and
I didn't
videos,
send
you
them.
can send them, and we will add them to a final YouTube.
I
video.
will disagree to be
awesome.
on this.
Hit back Betsy's. Hit up Betsy's.
Oh yeah.
No.
Dude, I love this. I've had so much fun with you guys. Okay, so everybody can find you on all of the streaming platforms for music,
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
It should be.
Spotify.
and we're
Apple
working.
Music.
We're going to be working on a Facebook page, so eventually you can
Yes.
find them on all
Yeah.
streaming
Yes.
platforms
One day, one
too
day.
for social media.
Lucas, get on that, or I could get on it.
Do we want to do any shout outs to anybody before we say?
Pull
Shout out my
fellas.
mom.
I'm going to ask it last. I know we're going to do shout outs, and then I'm going to ask the question. Stop. It's a fun, not y'all.
Shout out.
Shout-outs.
Okay, wait. Let's just go down the line.
Go down the line.
All
yeah.
right.
Lucas.
I shouted them out already. I'm gonna shout a lot of the emo bands that I think are who are either established or like need to keep doing their thing. Shout out 4 Hours. They're East Coast / Houston, Texas. Their stuff is crazy good. Shout out Spotty, obviously their new song. I heard it live. It's like the most
great.
emo mixed with shoegaze. It's awesome. Shout out Patchwork. They need to keep doing their thing. They're gonna go places. I'll tell you that. Shout out. Obviously, they're going to be playing a lot of infrequent shows, but shout out Slacker. Just for getting us like started. Let's see. I think that's it. Shout out Drunk Uncle from Austin.
Yeah.
Shout out Fine I Guess from Austin. There's
Bedside?
this one. Okay, there's this
Yeah,
one
Bedside.
Japanese like Midwest emo
Oh,
band
yes, yes, yes.
that I found on Bandcamp. They're called like
Ariganon friends.
yeah, Ari Ganon Friends.
Yeah.
And they're just awesome, like super crazy. So go listen to Ari Ganon Friends, Arigagon, I think, Friends.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, listen to that one song. It's
All
so
right.
good.
And if you tag them and it gets back to them, we can remote podcast
Yes,
now.
really.
So
I'm not sure if they speak English,
I don't
but
know,
that would
they
be
probably
awesome.
broke up. They
we
haven't
can
made
get a
music.
Yeah, get a
translator. We
translator.
can get the little like ear things that they sell in the TikTok shop, right? And I think we'll be fine, right?
Exactly.
It'll work. We'll be like product testing.
I'm gonna self-promote my other band, All About an Angel.
So you're in 2 bands?
I am,
Holy
yeah.
shit. When do you go to school and sleep, homie? Are you a vampire?
don't,
Are you
no.
a vampire?
I just
Just gigs and
I'm a
plays.
vagrant actually. I don't go to school.
Shut up.
No, but
I'm
All
gonna-
About an Angel,
Like
they're
seriously,
crazy.
Red Bull and like extra caffeine
Well, I
is
just
super bad for your body.
I
so.
split it up evenly.
I totally blanked on them, but yeah, shout out to
Yeah.
them. Like their stuff is
Holy
awesome.
It's so good.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
we just got a new drummer,
Y'all's
so that's gonna be make us
vocalist.
a lot better.
Wait, you got a
Okay,
new
so when are
drummer?
they
Yeah.
going to be on my podcast?
When you hit us up,
Okay, I got. What are you
Ooh.
doing next
Ooh.
Tuesday, homie?
I don't know.
I need a band for next Tuesday, so what are you doing?
Gotta ask them.
Let me ask my people.
Mm-hmm. Phone a friend
But,
real quick.
Wait,
no.
what are you playing now?
I'm gonna move to guitar. So,
From drums.
Yeah,
Okay.
from drums to guitar.
All right.
But I want to shout out Pharaoh
Dude,
Sanders.
that's fucking cool, by the way.
Rest in peace, Pharaoh Sanders. That's the greatest jazz saxophonist of all time. If you don't know him, listen to Karma, and then listen to Africa, and then Thembi. Love Pharaoh Sanders. That's my shout out.
Oh, are you done? Yeah.
He's like, all right, man.
Pharaoh Sanders.
Got to shout out.
Say it.
Got
Say it.
What?
Say it.
Say
Shout out.
Shout out Green Day. You
Hey!
Shout out.
We need to do a short right there with that, and everyone needs to tag Green Day, and hopefully they'll comment on a
Yes.
tickety tack or something.
Help us tour.
Green Day, please.
Make a compilation.
Every time Hank says Green Day.
Shout out SJC for that amazing snare drum that I have. Shout out Trey Cool, for the
Inspo.
for the inspiration. And then I don't know, just
Mom, Dad.
yeah, my mom and dad, yeah.
Shout out to my solo project. It's Fellow is my last name.
Is this going to be all self-promo?
Yeah, it's a self promo. One of my songs got taken down because it said I used artificial streams, which I did not. That's complete BS.
Sure.
Save me.
I like that one.
I know, bro. It got taken off for some reason. I might re-upload it, but no. Shout out to my 11-year-old dog. Shout out to
Wait, what's your dog's name? Poppy?
yeah, Poppy.
Poppy.
I was about to say
Papa.
daughter or some shit. I was about to be like, how the actual fuck? Okay,
Shout out my
sorry.
12-year-old daughter, Eliza.
My lab-grown daughter,
She just got the scarlet fever.
Wow.
and tuberculosis.
We'll miss you, Eliza.
Shout out Elegy, my dad. Shout out my mummy, my friends, and my fam.
The fam.
Yeah.
Fam.
A few more shout outs. Shout out to everyone who's ever hit us up about gigs or anything like that. Shout out to Terry over at Diverse Chorus.
Terry, yes. Terry.
He's the GOAT. Shout out to the guys at Past Life Management for getting us a show.
Wait, Nate.
Shout out
Oh,
Nate.
yeah, Nate.
Okay.
Nate, Baron
shout
Studios.
out our engineer / producer for our album, Nate Doubt. Oh my
Yes.
God!
Amazing.
If you were a rock band in Houston, Texas, and you need
Red Baron
And
Studios.
if you want your drums to sound
It's
like
just
Green
Baron.
Day, like that's
Baron Studios,
Red Baron is pizza. I
Nate
got
is the
confused.
nicest guy. Nate is the nicest guy you'll ever meet. He is so helpful. He knows what he's doing. He knows his shit. He's worked with bands like McCafferty. He's worked with
He did. How much did
He's
McCarthy
worked with
do?
Key Glock.
yeah.
Yeah, he does Key Glock stuff.
He does Key Glock, the rapper. He does almost all of Key Glock stuff. He's just a super talented guy. Shout
So
out,
nice.
Shout out to the guys in LQM, and shout out to Empty Parking Lot. If you go to Empty Parking Lot's Instagram page and you go in his bio, his van recently broke down, and
Oh,
so
yeah, donate.
and that cost him like close to $10,000. So even if it's just $5, just go and donate.
Just help
like,
the brother out.
Help the emo scene. Shout out Origami Angel. Shout out Commander Salamander.
Shout out Algernon Cadwallader.
shout out Dre from School of Rock for making me. An
Shout out
amazing
all of our
drummer.
School of Rock
Yeah.
teachers.
Yeah.
Y'all are awesome.
Richard.
real.
Logan.
All right, we got to stop with the shout outs. We're going to go
Yeah,
too long.
holy
Yeah, we're
crap.
done. We're done.
Never ending shout outs. Shout outs podcast.
So we have one more question. What is it? Okay, two more questions. Aubrey, do you want to ask or you want me to ask?
I got you.
Okay.
Okay, so my special question: what's your favorite cake flavor?
Favorite cake flavor?
Red
Has to
Velvet.
be something.
Red
green.
velvet?
Red Velvet.
Chocolate.
I don't eat cake because I want to slim down. But if I had to choose, probably vanilla. I'm boring.
Probably chocolate.
Honestly, vanilla with like fruits in it, and when it's like cold and it's
Oh
like
my
Oh,
God.
yeah,
with
like
strawberries.
chocolate, cold chocolate.
Vanilla with
cold, no,
strawberries.
cold vanilla with strawberries, blueberries,
Yes.
raspberries, whatever
Or like
you
tres
want.
tres
It's good.
leches cake.
Raspberries.
Yes.
Cheesecake
Bro,
as
so
well.
good.
I love it.
I've never had tres leches.
What's tres
I'm going to
leches?
start having to bring desserts to some of these
Oh
freaking
my gosh.
shows.
Make your own
Oh my
hot
God.
ones, yeah. Cake
My own
ones.
cold ones.
Did you have another question?
Do the Boston cream pie one.
Oh, okay. So Boston, y'all know Boston cream. Is it a cake, a pie?
I don't even know about
What
Or
is
a
Boston
donut.
cream?
What?
Uh,
Is this a
cream?
test?
No, it's just
Oh.
we asked the cake question to a band a couple episodes ago, and one of them was like Boston cream,
What is Boston cream?
We are new gens. We
and
do not
I
know.
think it's a pie, like Boston cream pie, And I thought this band was gonna fucking break up, y'all. Because they're from like up north, right? And like,
Yeah.
the one guy's like, "No, it's a pie," and he's like, "It's a cake," and they're like screaming at each other.
I'm gonna Google this.
Yeah,
And
we're
I'm
gonna
like-
Google
That's such a
this.
niche
And a
flavor.
lot of younger bands are like, "It's a donut," because they're thinking of like the Bavarian-filled donuts that have. It's a pie. It's a fucking.
It said pie when I pulled it
It's a
up.
pie,
Bruh,
right?
that's a cake.
Yeah, it says pie
That's
when
a
I pulled it
cake
up.
with stuff
That's
like
a donut.
with stuffing.
That is not a donut.
Wait,
Literally.
wait.
Bro,
I'm looking
what?
at one that looks like a donut.
No, this is a
What are you
cake.
looking at?
There's
That's
probably
not
like
a donut.
cake
This
donut
is definitely
flavors,
a
so I
cake.
wouldn't be surprised.
That's a cake.
That's a cake.
If
That's
it's
not
the
a
one,
pie.
if it's the one he's showing me, that is a cake.
Like-
That is 100% is a cake.
Yeah, yeah.
Something like that.
This?
I'm sure there's like
It's-
cake flavored
yeah,
donuts.
anything-
so-
It's
That's
just
a cake.
cream in the middle. It's just a cake with cream.
A
in the
pie is like has the inside.
That's
yeah,
a cake.
it has
Yeah,
a
yeah.
crust
And it
like
has
all
the
that.
crust.
Yeah.
That's like a
It's
buttermilk
served
pie.
in a metal
apple pie.
tray. I feel like that's a pie. So cake, I guess.
Metal,
is
the metal tray is essential. Yeah,
See, it's a good question. They're like,
That
this
is a good
now they're all
question.
thinking about it. They're like,
I gotta try me some of that.
"Shit."
that is a
Ah.
cake though.
Yeah.
Is it? I love it. So we're done with shout outs. Make sure, seriously, you guys, you follow, like, subscribe, all of the things. You're going to see a lot more of them, I have a feeling, because I'm going to try to get you guys on some things.
Thanks.
For
Yippee.
sure.
Thanks.
Holy
Thank
shit,
you.
I'm super excited about this band. Yeah, I love it. I love it. And I think we're all going to be done. So pick a camera and you can wave at it.
Green
Wave.
Day.
Look at that one. Okay, we're looking at that one. We're waving. I love it.